What's up, guys? NBA talk with the preseason game recap of the New York Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets win 115 to 107 New York Knicks. So it is what it is, but it's the preseason, so it doesn't count. It's all about analyze, see what's good, what's not good with the team. That's what it is. It's going to be more focused on the New York Knicks, not much on the Brooklyn Nets. However, D'Angelo Russell doing some good damage. Like, he's trying to turn that team into his. Um, he dropped 19 points in this game. He was plus 19 when he was on the court, 2 for 4 from the three-point range. He was doing a lot for this team. He was very, very aggressive. So he's pretty much the biggest highlight, and honestly, the only real highlight from this team. So let's just look at the New York Knicks. What they did right. For one, they were physical. Their on-ball focus, like keeping track of the ball, is pretty solid. That's how their defense was working, at least on that aspect. Because the bad part about it is the routing. Like, off-ball players were getting good looks in this game. A lot of Nets were getting a lot of good looks, especially from the three ball. So they need to do better on keeping track of their man. Keeping track of your man. Tim Hardaway Jr. needs to focus a little bit more on the defensive end. Just a little bit more. But he was the best player tonight. He was straight up best player. I'll get to him in a second. Just want to focus on this team effort thing. They rebounded the ball good. Willie Gomez was rebounding the ball pretty damn good. Very good. Getting some offensive rebounds. Fantastic. Beasley was rebounding the ball pretty good. And Tim Hardaway Jr. was doing a lot. He was rebounding the ball, passing the ball. He was very, very aggressive and very high energy. That's something that we really needed. What else? The spreading, the pick and rolls. That was also another important thing. The pick and rolls that we didn't really do last year, we were doing it constantly, especially with Kristaps Porzingis, as in he was the man. So he got a lot of plays called to him and a lot of pick and rolls involving sessions, involved with the new guy, Frank. Yeah, the boy Frank. He was doing a lot of pick and rolls with him. They're trying to see who works and who doesn't work because they have a lot of players in the big man position. Kristaps Porzingis, Enes Kanter, they have Gomez, and then we still have Joakim Noah, who hasn't played yet, and he won't play for 12 games due to suspension. But he will play Friday against the Wizards in the pregame. So we still have the pregames to look at to see how Joakim Noah fits in. But there's a lot of positions going on, so minutes going to be a big part moving forward. Who's going to get the most minutes? Who's going to get the least minutes? Who's going to get time? Who doesn't? We'll see. So, good things. Rebounding the ball, pretty good. Passing the ball was pretty good to a good amount. I think we slowed down a bit in the third quarter. The first half was great. Third quarter, but the fourth quarter, we started to pick things up again. But so that was good on their end. The turnovers were bad. I would say. I'm just checking to see how it looks over here. Yeah. Maybe they could have turned it down a little bit. Yeah, there was a lot of turnovers coming from the starters. They need to cool down on that a bit. But other than that, they were doing good. They took a lot of three-point shots. Tim Hardaway Jr. was a beast on a three-point shot. Most important thing to come out of this is that their opportunities. They had so many good looks. I like it. Even though they were not making a lot of shots, but they were getting opportunities. They were getting clean opportunities. Kristaps Porzingis was getting clean shots. Tim Hardaway Jr. and everybody else. They were getting clean shots because of their pick and roll action and their transitioning, which is another big thing. Their transitioning from both ends were great. They were able to get people on the other side of the court very, very quick to stop a fast break because the Brooklyn Nets couldn't get off that quickly on the fast break, which is an absolute plus. So, pick and rolls, transitioning, top things going on for the New York Knicks, great. All they have to do is like defend the three ball better and be more sharp on their surroundings because they have to pay attention to player movement because they always seem to leave someone open for the three-point shot. So let's look at the stats. Kristaps Porzingis, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, and 2 blocked shots. He was good on both ends of the court. He played like the number one option. That is great. He played like the number one option. Like the system is focusing on Kristaps Porzingis. He looked like he really impacted the floor on both ends of the court. He was very, very active. The only problem for him is his strength. Like D'Angelo Russell was getting up in him. Like whoever like really put their force and strength on him, he seemed to get pushed back really, really bad. So Kristaps Porzingis needs ways to go to build up his strength, which he did in the off season. So that's good. He's also using his strength as well on the offensive end. So that's great. His post moves looking great. His jump shot looking great. Fantastic for him. He's going into the right direction. That is good. Tim Hardaway Jr. was the best player for the Knicks. He was very, very active. 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, both ends. All he really needs to do is to pay attention to his man off ball, and he'll be good. Like, he just lose focus a little bit and allow quick shots from the off ball, so to speak, you could say. McDermott, he picked his spots. We still don't know what he can really do in this system, so we got to leave that for another time because we didn't get to see enough of him with the ball. The bench players, Beasley, he was getting at it. He was very, very active. 10 rebounds, 8 points, 3 assists. Fantastic for him. Hopefully we can see more of him shooting the ball because I feel like even though he attempted 7 shots, I feel like he needed more. Enes Kanter, he struggled. Even though he had 17 points, he picked it up in the fourth quarter especially. He missed a lot of open shots. Straight up. That was not funny. I was like looking at him like he was missing so many obvious, easy shots, layups. Courtney Lee was very, very good when he was on the court. 12 points and 4 steals. Fantastic for him. He definitely deserves minutes. We got to see the rookie Frank Ntilikina. I think that's his last name. I'm going to call him Frank. 5 points in 18 minutes. Of course, he only took 7 shots. Only made 1. 3 assists. He was very active in the pick and roll. But, of course, we need to see more of him. Nothing really to say that is his first game in the NBA, so let's see what happens. Herro Gomez had 10 rebounds. He was very, very active in the rebounding department. He definitely going to get some minutes. We've seen some Jared Jack. We see some Rashawn Sessions. There's some good stuff here. So that's it for this video. So what we can take from this. Pick and rolls are definitely in. A lot of pick and rolls. I like it. It creates opportunities. They're showing it right there. Transitioning from both ends. Offense and defense. Great. They need to be more sharper on their players. They need to stick on their players and make sure they don't get away from an easy 3. The 3 ball is definitely in the NBA right now. It's the thing. So they need to learn how to defend it again because they used to do that. They used to know how to defend the three ball, but that's it. Let's see what happens, man. But this game looked good. I don't expect us to win a lot of games, but I expect us to develop good. That's the most important thing. So let's see what happens on Friday against the Wiz. That's going to be a definite opponent to see. So, peace out.